proponents of Ayurveda, and you don't buy silk also because you feel that is. Could you explain that to me also?
Being vegan is not just being about being vegan in diet, which is being a person who follows a vegan or a vegan diet, but it's also being about being vegan in your lifestyle. What you eat is, of course, plant-based. When you're a vegan, you follow a plant-based diet, which is you don't have anything which would have its origin in an animal. So obviously you don't eat meat, or you don't, but you don't even have a milk product, an animal product like milk or honey, which is again has its origin in the bees. So, but vegan is also about following a cruelty-free lifestyle. So you don't wear silk, for that matter, leather. Now, what Kalpana and I have decided is that we are not going to throw out what we have. We've spoken to people who are vegans across India and different parts of the world. It's also a question of resources. So what we have, we are not discarding, in the sense that, she may have a sari which has been given to her by her mother 25 years ago. So you're not going to dump it into the waste paper basket. But she's stopped buying any new silk product or any new leather product.
And Ayurveda also, I believe you use Ayurveda products, and you're a proponent of Ayurveda.
I'm a proponent of Ayurveda. I follow there's this wonderful Ayush hospital, which is under the auspices of the Ministry of Ayush. They have some amazing doctors. And interestingly, Ayurveda is now fanned out across the world. In Germany, in Switzerland, different parts of the Korea. You just name the country and there's a huge Ayurveda movement going around in different parts of the world.
Does this all impact on your mental abilities, capacities? Does it keep you more grounded, you feel, by eliminating, people say there are toxins in your diet, in daily life that we consume?
I think what you ingest into your mouth, and that's my own personal experience. I'm not speaking as a doctor, but just as a human being. So I don't want to make any scientific statements. But what you ingest in your mouth and therefore in your body affects the kind of person that you are. And I think gradually, adopting a more holistic pattern of living has made me a calmer person. I think more rooted, I feel, to reality.
Did you get upset at all when you read articles about you, when you saw criticism about certain things, certain decisions take? How do you keep your emotions in control?
Well, momentarily, yes. As a human being, it would be very far-fetched to say that you don't get affected or you're not upset. But I said momentarily. I just let it pass, and I just let it out of my system. And that's something I've learned over a course of years. There are things which people who tend to hurt you and people who say nasty things. And I believe that the best answer is to not let it affect your system and just let it out of the system. And
how
then
do you
continue
let it out?
to.
Do you vent at all?
Not necessary, because if you believe in yourself and if you believe in the work which you do, in the choices which you make in life, you realize that doesn't matter to you ultimately.
For example, say the Article 370 judgment. You know that the political establishment in Jammu Kashmir was very angry, and they felt that the judiciary had let them down. They came, they appealed, all that happened. Then when you meet, say, a Farooq Abdullah, and he blamed you personally, how is that interaction happening then?
Well, I think the way I look at it is that, well, I'm doing my duty and my function, which destiny has assigned to me. Perhaps he's doing his part of his role in the nation.
So it's karma and dharma that
in what destiny has assigned to him. So who am I to either criticize or look at him with disdain? He has a role in the universe. When I say he, people like him, I say. I'm not talking of an individual particularly. I have my own role to play in the universe, and I do mine. I fulfill my own function and let other people do theirs. And I think not to be affected by events which are happening in your life at a particular given point of time, and let things be, is, I think, my own
There's
mantra.
a great deal of equanimity that while talking to you, that one sees. You're not given to to becoming excitable or angry. Usually lawyers are like that. Pardon me for saying this, but it is there. But you're very, that is, to say that about you, I mean,
You
once.
know, I can't say that I was like this always. I mean, there are periods in life when you are that angry young man when you are 16, as
Okay.
your parents
Were
joke
you
with
like
you.
that? Were you?
Not really, but to a certain extent, yes. I mean,
Okay.
you're passing through a period of adolescence and, that kind of period. So I've been like any other normal kid around the block. But I think, over a period of time, you go through a whole cycle of life and the experiences of life. They teach you something constantly.
Click here to watch the full episode.